Welcome to Reddit Tell. Today we have a story from r/relationship advice, and as always I would love to hear all of your comments down below. My 28 male wife, 30 female, kicked me out after finding my secret Reddit account. Today, when I came home from work to my pregnant wife of 8 years, she had packed me a bag and told me she found my private Reddit account and started to accuse me of cheating on her. She was screaming and wouldn't let me talk to her or defend myself. She said she found the story I posted detailing that I have cheated with a coworker and now the coworker is pregnant. She said she wanted a divorce and she won't let me see my unborn child. I have never cheated on her. Never thought about it. I don't think I have ever given her a reason to think I did. I found the post she thought was mine and it had some similar details to our life, but it was posted over a year ago. Similar details to how we met and the fact I have a co-worker that is pregnant. Other than that, the post said that the OP has an older daughter. The co-worker has been working with the OP for years. The co-worker at my company started 4 months ago and was pregnant before she started. My wife is currently 6 months pregnant with our first kid, a girl. We have had our ups and downs, but nothing to cause this. How do I convince her it was not me when she doesn't want to talk to me or hear me out? I can't lose my wife or baby. My in-laws won't listen to me and my wife won't pick up or text me back. Update. I, that night, drove 1 hour to my in-laws. My family are not close. When I showed up there, they wouldn't let me in until I started crying. I know, not manly. And explained that I am worried for my wife's mental state and child's safety, and asked if they would please hear me out. They finally let me in. I put everything on the table. They did not hear the full story and my wife's. She said that I cheated and then got in her face blaming everything on her. None of it was true. I showed them the post that she suspected was made by me, then pointed out the obvious differences. I next pulled up footage from one of our outside cameras that caught some of the argument, caught audio only. They could tell I was not the aggressor, and she was not acting like her normal self. While in the camera app, I noticed a car was parked across the street, one I recognised, that I should have never seen again. Up to this point, I realised that I also messed up. 1. My wife is off her medication and switched to different ones for the pregnancy. 2. I have spent more times at work lately due to trying to save up more money for our future. Thus means I have been neglecting my wife. 3. I know now why my wife was acting this way. My wife had a friend / co-worker that never approved of our relationship between my wife and I. We will call her Satan. She kept trying to get between us by causing fights or bring up false red flags of mine. When she confessed her love for my wife and said she wanted me out of the picture. When she told my wife this, she told me and decided to cut contact and move to a different department. I told my in-laws that we have to go to my wife. My in-laws contacted my wife and told her that they were coming over. She accepted it. She was crying and still very emotional. My in-laws told me to give them a few minutes to talk to her first. When we pulled up, it was about 8 or 9 at night. From my in-laws. When they walked in, my wife was crying to Satan, who was happy we had a fight. They knew about what that woman tried to do in the past and told her to give them a few minutes alone. She agreed after some arguing. They had her talk about her side again and gave the evidence from my point of view. It turns out that Satan was taking advantage of the fact that my wife is pregnant. I'm working more hours, my wife is on different medication, and the info from our past that painted me in a bad way. She also had been showing me other evidence, like somehow she had a picture of me and my female pregnant co-worker when we went out to get food for the team. My wife accepted this and kicked Satan out and blocked her again. We are going to try to get a restraining order placed on her. Things are better, but not back to the way we were. I got her a doctor's appointment on Tuesday about her medicine and scheduled an emergency therapy session with her therapist on Wednesday. For now, I'm sleeping in the guest room and trying my best to not break up our 8+ year marriage. I feel betrayed that she would take someone's side who has already proven they will do anything to get what they want. Lie about her being no contact, then accuse me of cheating and not listening to what I have to say. But at the same time, I love my wife. I know that she was not in her proper state of mind. I want to get marriage counselling, but the wait list is over 2 months long. I will tell my boss on Monday about cutting back on hours to help my wife. I have saved up time off that should help. Luckily, our company provides 3 months of paternity leave. Hopefully, we can get things right. My in-laws have also been staying close just in case my wife needs them or if they have to step in. Edit to add, I have told my actual pregnant co-worker what happened. Her and her husband are understanding of the situation. They said that they would be willing to sit down with us and talk. I believe she is due in the coming months, so she won't be at work for a while. Her co-worker just sounds like a real nasty piece of work. Trying to split up not only a married couple, but also a couple that are expecting a baby, breaking up a family at this point. The wife obviously has some kind of issues from him saying that she's on medication and also needing to speak to a therapist, but also being pregnant, having her hormones heightened, and that friend, Satan, which I think is a very good name for her, is just a terrible person for manipulating this wife to get what she wants and not thinking about the people involved. What a terrible person. Let's look at what some of the comments are saying. What kind of evil does it take to deliberately and with forged evidence try to break up a marriage? I hope everything works out. She's probably in love with her and delusional that they can be together. She was stalking him and taking pictures. Really disturbing. Get on the wait list for marriage counselling. I know there's a way, but when it comes around, it will help regardless. I am glad your wife is getting the help she needs, and all you can do is be supportive and follow through on the things you are saying you will do. I wonder if Satan was the one who wrote the post. To be fair, when he said that Satan took pictures of him and his pregnant co-worker going to get food, I 100% thought the same. I thought she definitely wrote that first post and then brought that up with his wife. Let me know what you think about this story and what do you think about Satan. And if you did like the video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I will see you all very soon.